First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
We were talking about the Obliston, and I thought we'd go with an expert if we could find one. Do you have an expert?
Is it Obliston or Obliston?
I don't know.
I think it might be spelled.
I think it's
like
OBL.
Rutger, you know,
Obliston, I think it was.
So Ryan,
I've been corrected.
Nobleston. Obliston is how I kind of pronounce it. Fred, is that you?
Yes.
Good morning, Fred. How are you?
Obliston. Olbiston. So I was wrong. I think we were both wrong.
So it's Olbiston?
Olbiston.
Yeah, Obliston.
Okay.
Good morning, Fred. By the way, this is Fred Dunleavy. He's an expert on a couple of things in his life. One of them is...
Yeah, I'm an expert at being duct taped to telephone poles.
Well,
I've lived in the Obliston a couple of times.
He has lived in the Obliston.
Yeah.
And, we've seen it described we heard it described as something that is just unlivable. Would you agree with that?
Let's just say that in the time that I lived back there for like the second time, they closed off I want to say there's a few floors that are closed off in there. The 4th floor, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th floor because of the roof.
Oh, because of the roof?
Yes.
So they figured that's enough floors to stop the moisture.
Roof started leaking on one of the floors.
Okay.
And I think it started from the 7th floor, then went down to the 6th, and then I want to say a couple of years back, went to the 4th floor.
Oh, okay.
And
all right.
they took everybody from those floors and put them on the 3rd floor, the 2nd, and the 1st.
Okay, got it. So what have you heard about the people being evicted there yesterday?
I had heard it after I got home from dialysis because, as you know, I do dialysis 3 times a week.
You do.
And when I came home, because I now live back in the Algonquin apartments across the street from that, I didn't even know, pardon the pun, what the hell was going on until I seen the police department in front of there, the fire department, and I seen our good mayor, Paul Mary, over in front of the building as well. And I turned around and I said to somebody in my building, I said, all right, what the heck's been going on since I've been to dialysis for 4 hours? They were like, oh, everybody got thrown out because of the living conditions over there. I'm like, I'm so glad I'm not living in there anymore.
Yeah. How bad was it when you were there, though? What
did you see?
Was there a filth? Some people say rats and, what?
Well, they do have that. They have that, and then they have those other little critters that I really don't want to talk about because
I know.
I've experienced the bed bug situation before.
Oh, the bed bug thing and the cockroach problem.
Yeah, they got that. They've got bed bugs, they've got cockroaches, they've got mice.
It's almost like you're doing a commercial for insects.
And
rodents.
It's like
we've got mice. We've got cockroaches.
Come on down.
2 for 1.
Rodents are us. All right, Fred. Well, listen, that's it's just I figured if anybody knew a little something about the Obliston, it would be you.
Yeah. So really, it's not even something like if you were still doing a TV show, it's not something that you would want to take cameras in.
Okay. Well, you have to understand me. It'd be something I'd want to take cameras into.
We would, Fred.
Yeah, you're right.
Fred, but I'm saying, like, as far as the other stuff, I'm saying, like, as far as, like, the bed bug situation, I don't think you would want to walk in there.
No, and bring them out with you.
You have to worry about spraying your clothes off. And,
you don't want that.
And I know darn well that Allie would have a complete fit if you walked home, went in the house.
That's right.
You had that stuff on you.
My wife.
Bill would be evicted too.
What Fred has not, what you might not know about Fred is Fred I met when I worked in Providence, and we actually brought Fred back to the area when I moved back from Providence, and Fred moved here, did some stuff on the radio with us, and has become legendary in the Utica area. I'm so glad that I could bring him and put him onto our tax rolls here in Oneida County. Fred, before we let you go, you have another amazing talent. It is an incredible talent where you can name the artist and title of a song just by listening to it. And I don't know that I've met anyone that has the music knowledge that you have.
Yeah.
Can I show people just a little bit of what you can do?
Sure.
I'll play a little song, and you tell me what the song is. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just throw a couple in here. We won't go long with this, just a little bit. So,
all right.
Are you ready to give it a little try?
Oh my God!
Here's this one. What's this song?
Oh, that's easy. Huey Lewis and the News, Power of Love.
That is true. That is absolutely right. Here's song number 2.
Right about now.
Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, It Takes Two.
Yeah, It Takes Two. I would not have known that one. I'm just playing them at random. Here we go. Here's another one.
Josie's on a vacation farm.
The Outfield, Your Love.
That's right, The Outfield. Here is another one. I love this song, too.
By Fleetwood Mac.
Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac. He's absolutely right. You'll absolutely know this one, I believe.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Philip Bailey and Phil Collins, Easy Lover.
Yep. Got them both in there. Here's another one. Let me say from the same album a second ago.
By Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, Fleetwood Mac. What's the name of the song?
Little Lies.
Little Lies. Absolutely right. How about this one? Notice he hasn't gotten one wrong.
Till Tuesday, Voices Carry.
Yeah.
All right, so really briefly, I'd like to say the Huey Lewis song was released on Chrysalis Records, and it was released for the soundtrack to Back to the Future. And then, what was it? What was played after? Philip Bailey and Phil Collins, that was released off the album Chinese Wall. And both of those Fleetwood Mac songs were released on the album Tango in the Night, 1987, on Warner Brothers Records.
Listen,
hey, Fred, if you're looking for a roommate, you got Angelo.
I think you got a roommate, Angelo, here.
And then I forget what else you played.
Anyway, all right. Well,
hey,
stuff.
Can Angelo get me back on the radio show? That's the problem.
I don't know about that. Well, you're
Fred,
on.
I'm barely getting paid.
You're on right now.
Yeah,
Fred
I'm
never
talking
got
about in person.
Okay.
Where you guys get to look at my face every week.
Well, listen, Fred, you have a wonderful day, and thank you for calling in. I apprecight the update on everything in the world there. So,
and I heard that
Not a
chirp.
problem.
Change your smoke detector. Make sure you change the batteries on that smoke detector.
All righty.
is that what's going on?
I heard a chirp. Yeah.
Is that what's going on, Fred?
The thing always chirps like that.
Okay, well, that's because you need another battery in it. You want to put a battery in there.
I got to tell my landlord.
Okay, or you could go out and get a battery and put it in yourself, right? You probably could do that. Okay,
yeah,
Fred.
I had a ladder.
Okay.
Fred, call your landlord.
Call the landlord, please. Have a wonderful day, Fred. Thank you.
All right.
All right, thank you. Wow. I swear to God, I would go on with him playing songs like this to 50, 60, 70 songs in a row, and he'd get every single one.
If we had a late day.
What? Right? You're right. If I didn't have anything planned for that day, like, all right, Fred, come on in. We're going to play songs. And what's interesting is, I don't know, I'm like a magnet to people who know music. You got Angelo. Andrew knows really, really well. Monaski knows Creedence Clearwater. I mean, it's just incredible.